3, 2, 1.
All right, let's get into this intuitive reading. This tarot card reading for Russell Simmons, Kimora Lee, and Simmons. I believe she's still a Simmons, is she, or is she not? I can't recall. And the daughter Aoki. What is going on? So the energy right now is going to be directed towards Russell Simmons, and then we'll kind of get a better idea of what energy is saying, what spirit is saying. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Oh, okay. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. Okay. I didn't say that already. So Spirit is acknowledging the area. He's communicating a lot in the area of passion, in the area of love. There's some water sign element here, just letting me know either it's a water sign or it's just very emotional. But I do see a mirror letting me know that there's contracts here, but also having to reflect upon the things that you do and just asking yourself, like, how did I get here? What role do I play? It just reminds me of starting with the man in the mirror. Okay. So there is an energy of a past connection when it comes to Russell Simmons and where he is and why he is in the space that he is currently. Spirit is also acknowledging that he needs to look forward. He needs to focus forward. He does have mountains in the forefront, but he needs to anticipate just having good things happen. But this is all based upon your choices. Like I always say, we are in the university of the universe. And so buckle up, put your seatbelt on and get ready to enjoy this ride because it really is based upon what you do. Okay. We're in the realm of choice. You have choices here, but every choice has a repercussion. It could be good. It could be bad. That's what they call karma. Okay. Now this is also has to do with something that he's saying that he's admiring of someone or snuggling up and pillow talking. So focus forward in this area. Focus forward in the area of hugs and kisses and adoration and bonding and being someone's favorite. So in the area of love, it feels like he has like this solar plexus energy where I can do what I say I can do. I can do what I want. You know, that kind of energy. And then you kind of like take that same kind of energy and then you turn it and you flip it and you hug and kiss. But it has to be very balanced, if you understand what I'm saying. You can't be so forceful and then want to come back and kiss and hug and be someone's favorite and want to bond because people just don't operate like that, right? Spirit is also acknowledging that he's very emotional right now about how people are poking fun and thinking and, you know, just kind of looking at him differently. But he's saying back to them, aren't you precious? I've always said when this card comes out, when one finger is pointed, several fingers are pointed back. So it gives you time to reflect on how you got here. Again, going back to the first card that we acknowledge with the past connection, with the karmic debt, with the karmic energy, okay? And just identifying how did you get here? Start with the man in the mirror. But he's seeing some people as suffering, fools, disdain, displeasure. He's also asking people to read between the lines. So this is something that he's going to continue to talk about because he's a talker. Just naturally, he's a talker. But Spirit is acknowledging that it's raining cats and dogs and that he needs a spiritual bath and that this has a lot to do with Hollywood. I say it all the time. Spirit says he needs to have a come to Jesus moment, but he's in Hollywood, so he's going to do some different things too to try to manipulate what's happening right now. But it's raining cats and dogs. This is a temporary intensity. So you need, surrender and this too shall pass, but he has to surrender. Spirit says he needs a spiritual bath. If Spirit says he needs a spiritual bath, then he's into it. Just know that he's into it. It's not going to pop up if he wasn't into it. It's a part of his frequency. This is the alignment with what he is already, putting out there, the energy that he's already putting out there. Spirit says again, he needs to have a come to Jesus moment with truthful communication, integrity, divine intervention, surrender, and reconciliation. He's probably going to put out an apology or something of that sort. But Spirit is just saying that they're calling him, they're calling this energy to him to reconcile, to surrender, because it's not worth it. But he is in Hollywood, and so a part of this is Hollywood, and this is what Hollywood does. It's very, very interesting that what you do in the dark comes out in the light, and a lot of these people in these higher on these pedestals, thank you, Spirit, are in this space where they're being exposed for what they are doing or what they do, what they say, etc. So, thank you, Spirit. How does Russell feel about his daughter, Aoki? I don't want to mispronounce her name. What is the energy that he has towards his daughter? Current energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, he is acknowledging that he's trying to put boats in the water. This is emotional. He could be a water sign. She could be a water sign, or it's just emotional. Boats equal direction. So he's trying to gain direction. He's trying to gain fulfillment, enthusiasm, following your bliss and money, passion project. Do you? Spirit just keeps yelling at me like he's going to make an apology. He is acknowledging though that this person and whatever is happening between him and her is putting a bad taste in his mouth. You see this face is very squinched up. Okay, so when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. He is trying to seek some type of opportunity and be creative and be optimistic when it comes to his daughter. I got a couple of cards that want to come out here, but Spirit is acknowledging that one or both of them have gotten too big for their britches. He's feeling like she's gotten arrogant, that the flower is wilted. Flowers represent love to me, so it's wilted love here. But it's like being high and mighty, modesty is needed. He's also acknowledging at one point they were loyal, but now it's like they're barking at each other. There's an argument. There's some kind of tension here. There is spirit intervening here, but this is almost like he's mad at the universe as well for where he is in his life, especially when it comes to his relationship with his daughter, because he does love his daughter. He does have a big heart for his daughter, and he is wanting, things to calm down and cozy and swinging on the front porch, just having good times. But spirit is acknowledging that when it comes to her, and this could be vice versa, it could be his energy towards her. We got a water sign again, very emotional, or just a water sign. He's acknowledging, like, if I don't do what she says, she snaps. And if she's saying if I don't do what she wants, she snaps. So it's like this proposal of love, but it comes with all of these like red tape. It comes with all this red tape. So spirit is acknowledging not now, dead and stalemate. A lack of clarity, perspective shift is needed when it comes to his daughter. Now, Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee. Russell Simmons and Kimora Lee. Okay, he's acknowledging again, and he's just trying to find direction in this relationship. It is emotional. It could be a water sign, but there's fulfillment, enthusiasm, follow your bliss and money, passion project. He's acknowledging that subconsciously. It's like, were you raised in a barn? He feels like she's doing things that would represent someone who has poor manners, a lack of tact, discourtesy, and politeness. Social grace is required. He's saying that she needs to get grounded, like her body, her temple, who she is at the core. He doesn't feel like she's a grounded person. She's a level-headed person, that she makes proper decisions from his point of view, and that she lacks direction. Okay, and spirit is acknowledging that in the middle of the day, he plays with it. Like I said, it already came through. But there's this energy of brouhaha. There's this energy of manipulation and trying to manipulate someone else's energy, trying to manipulate someone else's choices. And so he feels like she manipulates him, but there is this back and forth, this tug and pull, this tug of war that I'm just getting this energy about, that there is breakthrough, solution, originality, receptivity, and faith. It's like you keep coming for this person, you keep coming for this person, you feel like they're poking a bear, you're poking a bear, whatnot. Okay, let's look at the current energy for Russell Simmons really quickly. Just his overall current energy. Thank you, spirit. All right. He says he hates nothing about them, that he does love them. And it says in regards to parenting, he's just focusing on his children and wanting to co-parent. And in the middle of the deck, there is something that he's expecting. Okay. This could be a manifestation, or this could be an actual child. So there's that. Spirit is also acknowledging that he feels like he's falling apart and that he's breaking into pieces. And this is ever since the divorce, ever since the contract was broken. Okay. He also feels like this is to the Diamond Girl. So this Diamond Girl really had him falling and breaking into pieces since they got a divorce. Okay, and he feels like there's been some fake apologies, and like I said, there will be an apology, but he feels like there's been some fake apologies, or he's going to give a fake apology. Okay, because he's fighting for what he loves and he's claiming what's his, because love is a battlefield, and that's how he feels. Okay, that's the energy that's coming through. Now we talk about Russell Simmons. How does he feel about Aoki? Current energy with Russell Simmons and Aoki. Thank you, spirit. When it comes to his daughter, Aoki, just want to make sure I get her name said straight, okay? Yeah, I'm just going to keep letting spirit tell me where to stop, all right? All right, spirit is acknowledging that he feels like he's getting played, that there's manipulation, lies, controlling, and pulling strings when it comes to his daughter. He also feels like he's in his feelings about her. He also feels like he's under a spiritual attack when it comes to her, fighting off negative energy and fighting a spiritual warfare and needing to clear his energy. He feels like she's a hater, that there's a hater in this energy between him and her, and that with the red card, I just feel like this is just showing me the red chakra, which requires someone not just to have balance, but also to get in alignment. Spirit is also acknowledging that he says that she's spoiled. She gets spoiled. She's treated very well and she's catered to, that she needs to chill out, that she's creating a lot of drama. Like this is a movie, like, okay, let's pop popcorn and watch you, do what you're doing. But that there's also caution here. All right, let's see how Russell Simmons feels when it comes to Kimora Lee. Thank you. All right, he feels like that she's made some bad choices and that he's made some bad choices when it involves her. He's also acknowledging that she is a diamond girl and she's born to shine, but he also feels like she's a hater, okay? All right. Russell Simmons' current energy in regards to Kimora and Aoki. Thank you. Okay, he feels like the big chop. All right, so getting to the root of things: origin, ego, death, letting go, cut off, dismissal, growth over time, root causes, strengthening, starting over, productivity, split, starting over, maturity, development, new look, source, change, humble beginnings, natural beauty. So Spirit is definitely putting him in a space where he's going to be releasing a lot of things and starting over, like it said. But this is because he needs to humble himself and he needs to get grounded, okay? What is the current energy that Kimora's current energy when it comes to Russell Simmons? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, her current energy is the elder when it comes to Russell. All right, so we do have making history, traditional beliefs, maturity, elders back in the day, ancestors, has a lot of ancestral energy around her, the future, past or present, advice, wisdom, foundation, memories, constructive criticism, meaningful conversation, father figure, mother figure, spiritual teacher, old school, nothing new under the sun. So she really does want resolve, but she wants resolve from a very mature space, from what it feels like the heart chakra. She doesn't want this for her children and she doesn't even want this for herself. So she's coming through as an elder in this relationship when it comes to Russell Simmons, okay? And then Aoki, what's her current energy in regards to Russell Simmons? Thank you. All right, we do get the queen. The queen. Okay, so this is confidence, legacy, class, strong-mindedness, self-love, empowerment, character, independence, moral standards, attitude on life, manners, fearless, power, and self-control. So she's coming up in the forefront and she's trying to break this generational cycle. Like, that's as simple as I can say it, okay? All right, let's get these tarot cards out real quick. All right, Russell Simmons' current energy. Thank you, Spirit. All right, he has a lack of self-control, loss, car troubles, and this is why he is fighting back and he's trying to escape this energy that he's put himself in with the Eight of Swords, even though he is thinking about it heavily with the King of Pentacles breaking up the foundation of things around him. Earth sign element, Spirit is acknowledging that he's been unfaithful, he's been very corrupt, and he's been greedy, okay? In regards to Russell Simmons and his daughter Aoki, and what she is saying about her dad currently, what's the energy around that? All right, Spirit is acknowledging that both of them are feeling very overwhelmed. There's some emotional detachment. There's an indecision with the Two of Swords, so something they've been thinking about. One or both of them also feel stuck in this relationship. There's a need to release. There's a need to let go. There's a need to gain direction because there's a lack of direction. They've been thinking a lot about it. In the middle of the deck, what are we not seeing? With the Six of Cups, someone is just homesick. They're thinking of the past. This family really needs to heal because there's this tug that they want to reunite and they want to be one and they want to be family and they want to support one another. But they're just going through so much, okay? What's next for Aoki and Kimora and Russell Simmons? Thank you, Spirit. See, homesick, thinking of the past, a reunion. And that's just how it feels. I think I said that earlier, that there is going to be like some moment where someone is able to like bridge the gap. And it might be on Kimora's part because Kimora is coming off as the elder and wanting to bridge the gap for the sake of her children. She's like, I'll swallow the lump in my throat for the sake of my children, to give them peace. But there's support system coming together. And Spirit saying with the Star card, there's some Aquarius energy here, to have faith, to be hopeful, to believe in yourself, to heal. See, heal. I do see magic in here too, though. Spirit is saying that this is the Queen of Cups who's going to help make this happen. This is a water sign. It can be just very emotional person, but a supportive lover, pretty feminine, shy, daydreaming, and emotional. She's going to try to help to fix and blend this all back together. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes.